Negotiation is actually career management. So for the gals still in college, grading does not go away when you graduate. The grading system of the adult working world is your pay. Headhunters, now these are different people than recruiters. These are people that work for staffing firms. Will not, absolutely will not submit you if your current pay is too low to what they think it should be for the next job. So I was talking with a headhunter. He was placing a person, or trying to place a person, at a company with a job that would pay 70 grand. Now the rule of thumb is you should get 10 to 15% when you switch jobs. Never take a new job if you're not getting 10% more. What does this mean on the reverse side? Companies look at what you're currently being paid and add 10%. That's pretty much the first offer, most of the time, maybe more. If they offer you a huge amount more than like 10 or 15%, it does not prove that you're amazing. It proves that you were amazingly underpaid at your last job. That's all it proves. So this guy had a candidate who was making $46,000. He would never normally submit him, but he had a great story to go with why he was submitting him. And the story cannot be she does not have a penis. So, and I say this on point because the 46,000 is dead on with the gender gap. If I have a job making 70,000, paying 70,000, I am looking for candidates making approximately minus 10%, 63,000. So the range is going to be about 58 to 63. That's really the sweet spot of the candidates I want to submit. The gender gap right now is 23%. Women making 77 cents on the dollar. That 77% of the 63 is 48. There's no way any headhunter would ever submit you. Key to this, it's not about you, it's really about the market. What is your job worth today? You know, it's like a house. 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. Is it in Santa Monica or is it in Watts? It's going to have a different price. Same goes on with jobs. Are you in a hot job or a job that there's way too many kids graduating with and they're paying nothing? And that can change year in and year out. So you want to do research every year to find out. It's kind of like going to the doctors once a year. Spend 5 minutes and see what are they saying about the value of your job and how you're keeping up with it. So you want to go, there's websites, salary.com, pay scale, bust, door. 2 absolutely underutilized, but since you're here, you're hopefully using one of them. Trade associations do great research about what's going on in their market, about their pays, about their benefits. Check out what they have. Every industry, every job function. These are out there, just Google them. If you were in it, I know we have someone from a whole different industry who came. Just Google it and see who you should reach out to find this type of information. The headhunter that I spoke about that will not submit you if you're making too little, absolutely brilliant contact to find out what the value of your job really is. Hey, I'm a portfolio manager working in LA making 40 grand. Can I do better? Oh my God, I have 5 jobs that you know, and I can, send me your stuff. I want to work with you if you're good. You've now just discovered the real value of the job and started your job search all in one call. Managers are like cops during negotiations. They're not limited to the truth. So just like a cop will say, oh, we got some DNA, when it gets back, you want to get the death sentence, but if you confess now, they'll take that off the table. Managers have some straight lines that they always go to. Your research is wrong. Sure, fine, don't fight them, this is the collaborative. Sure, fine, what's your data? You have more resources, share your data with me. You're not going to. That will move it to the next question. The next thing they'll say is, but we can't afford them. The best I can do. More often than not, they word it like, You were such a great candidate. I went to bat, right, I don't even want to do the negotiation game. We're going to start at the highest. That's how they word it. And you think, that's great, but I know you had a good year. And it's a trend. You're also going to hear, you're the highest paid, or this offer is the highest and you can't share that with anyone in the department. Salary confidentiality allows them to do this because no one knows what anyone else is getting paid. So you say, well, that's lovely, but it's not the point. The point is the market value of the job. And if your company can't pay the market value, I need to be aware of that. Notice I'm never saying no, just asking questions. Never say no. It's a sales thing. The more you say yes, the more they'll say yes. Okay. Research your company's financials so you can call them on these bluffs. You're in finance, you should know. You guys know this part already, I'm sure. You know, public companies, it's very easy to find. Nonprofits, amazingly easy. They're filling out 990 forms. Government is figuring out which budget they actually fall into. Is it county, state, city, federal? Track it down, let it exist. Start with whatever that civic group is, their website, and go from there. Private is a nightmare. But if you already work for them, pay attention to those company meetings that you've been losing at. Listen to the VP of sales and the VP of finance or accounting or whatever they call it in their company. If they're talking things other than revenue, sales, increases, and using really bizarre little acronyms, you know you're in trouble. They'll be talking, oh, our revenue's up, our net profits are up, things are good. That's all you really need. And look at